Morning all, back from the docks. We're jumping on with the van. Dan's doing some tidying for me, bless him. So we're just sorting out the workshop, making it nice and tidy there. Right, so we've had a little delivery turn up. So we've got our Dynamat now, we can start doing the doors. I wanted components and they've sent me coaxials. So that's going to be on hold for a second, but it means I can line the doors with all the Dynamat and stuff, get that started, so that's okay. And then we can get back on with wiring that up, and maybe aerials, and maybe dash cameras, and maybe reverse camera, and all of the above. So I will see you in a bit. Bye.
There we go.
Should be counting up seconds.
Counting up in seconds. So, oh, there's a smear on the lens. Yes.
No wedges.
So
That one's okay.
that one's okay to do. Sorry, I'm just gonna clean this smeary.
You've been having sexy time with it.
Been having fun time with it, mate. Oh, it's not. Oh wow, it really does look like fun time juice.
Put silicone on it.
No, it wasn't even silicone. I think it is still recording as well, so you're gonna have to edit that out.
That's fine.
Just an ugly snapshot of my face smearing stuff off the camera. So, it looks a bit drastic. However, lots of progress.
It does work.
It does work, lots of progress. So, doors are dynamated and ready to go. Just waiting for the speaker components coming tomorrow.
Because they sent out coaxials
instead of the component set. Aerial shark fin is in. Just waiting for Alex to click those pins back on, then it can be wired up to the head unit, which is sat there ready to go. It now also works and is done. The phone is ringing. Look how good it looks.
Look. That's gonna look sick.
That is gonna look awesome. So that's that sorted. We managed to get the camera working.
Yeah.
We managed to get the rear camera, the reverse camera working with the original one that's on the van.
With a conversion lead.
With a conversion lead, so that's sort of sorted. So, other than that, that's about it for today. I've done some tidying. I've sorted out all that mess over there. And I've sorted out a load of stock over yonder. Just make sure that... Unfortunately, I'm not in tomorrow. But all the stock over here is somewhat in the right alphabetical order, and I'm pretty sure I just may have given you half a flash of the registration there, Alex. I'm very sorry.
You dick.
I tried not to. I made sure on the way over there I didn't, and then I may have accidentally given them half a flash on the way back. So that's my bad, my bad. But yeah, all done, dusted for the day. I'm not here tomorrow, unfortunately, so I can't really help you with this tomorrow. Maybe one day, maybe one day.
Soon.
Soon. Soon. Have you told the YouTubes yet?
Not yet. Not yet, but Dan is coming with, along for the ride. Yeah, no, I have told him. Right, so that aerial is now done. The old one is out. Where's the old one?
Old one is...
in the back doors?
In your back doors?
No, here.
Oh.
So that was the old one. But these stock aerials are known to be bad. So we're putting on a shark fin, which is just siliconed onto the roof and bolted up, and it's just drying. So we'll leave that be for a bit. That was the old one. We've got a lot more plastics, a lot more stuff down. But we now have working radio, camera, DAB aerial can be connected up, USBs can be run in, yeah, a really proactive day as far as sound treatment goes. The door is now dead, ready for our 6-inch to go in there. KX's components, and we've got tweeter mount to do on the A-pillar, and then sub to do under there. But it's making headway.
Making some headway.
We're winning. Slowly but surely. Lots of little wins, right?
Lots of little wins turn into one big win.
And the storm is just kicking in.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit windy out there.
Slowly. So we're going to knock it on the end for today because he's worked hard as shit.
Sorry.
And, go home.
Sounds about right.
And I'll see you all tomorrow morning, and Dan will see you when he sees you in a CU.
See you soon. Bye.
See you in a bit. Morning, everyone. You join me tackling the idiocy, which is parents and cars. The fact that they keep coming down the hill, blocking the car park where there's nowhere for them to go. Here's some more. Fucking hell. They're idiots, I swear to God. So today we're carrying on. What am I? You got intelligence. So today we're carrying on with the van. We got a lot done yesterday. Dan helped me out massively while I was at the docks. So what the doctor basically said is the blood results, the full scan has come back again. It's not any worse. It's still there, obviously. But it's not like it's becoming a problem. He said we're just monitoring it. So stay as you are, and what we're going to do is we'll put the visits back to 6 months instead of every 3 months to monitor it. So that's a good thing. So happy news about that. So yeah, I got back yesterday. Dan had done some cleaning, he'd done some tidying. I gave him a list of jobs to do. And he started well getting that done, and then jumped on the van with me in the afternoon helping out. But we've still got dash cameras to run in, we've got parking sensors to run in. I've got to finish off putting the cable through for the aerial, which we can connect up now. I've done the head unit was in yesterday. We had the camera lead figured out and working, we had the infotainment lead figured out and working, and we managed to switch on all of the bits and bobs for steering controls, van control, vehicle assist, all of that stuff. We got operational on the Kenwood yesterday, which is great. So at some point I will reach the stage where I can stop taking things apart and put things back together. That'd be fantastic, but we're not far away. Parking sensors and camera cable running is probably going to take the longest, and then it's build it back together, go pick her up, show her new van, which I'm dead excited for. Cool. Something smells like it's burning. Hopefully that's not me. Jesus, I smell plastic burning. But that's it, guys. We are at 2726 on subscribers. We've gone up again. Well done. If you haven't, press that button, support the channel. There's some funny bits sometimes, but other than that, I'm going to get off to work and I will see you in a bit. Nearly the weekend. Morning everyone. First one in this morning, little CLK. It's the older style with the original Mercedes head unit looking like that. And we've got to get this one out, and I'm gonna put in a Kenwood Mechless digital radio with Bluetooth. So we'll get this thing swapped out. First job today. See you in a bit. Right then dudes, there we go. Mercedes is done.
Sort of, lead time wise, Alex.
Kenwood's in.
What are you talking, buddy?
Right then boys, let me just turn this down. So finished the Merc, then I've got a Primastar that's just come in. We finished the aerial on that. So he's leaving, but we've got a new product. And it is Morel AccuDamp. What this is it's basically like the equivalent. Look at their packaging. Come on boys, Morel know how to do it, don't they? What it is it's sound treatment for speakers. So obviously we have the issue of speakers being too far away from the door card, and you've seen the product which is called Fast Rings. Well, this is the other alternative for Morel. So in this box comes enough for 6 speakers. So you get a bass mat, so this sits at the back of the speaker and stops the wave coming off the magnet, like out the port, if your speaker is big enough. Controls the vibration from the back to stop the back wave. And then you get these, which are, as you can see, peelable foam strips with a double-sided edge. Now sometimes with Fast Rings, although you buy one product, you end up cutting half of it off because they're so deep for a door, as in their standard is about this deep, and then you end up cutting half of it down, and to me it always seems like a waste. So we've got this from Morel, which is basically the foam, sound treated foam, obviously to keep the sound escaping into the door card, and then we can stick this around the speaker, and obviously I've got enough for 6 speakers out of one box, and we can aim this basically all the sound into the door card to make it sound better for the customer. So we're going to get on and put some of this on here, and we've got our speakers that have just arrived, and our door is now dead, and then we can start aerial next probably, and dash cam, do that at the same time, and then I think the last thing we'll tackle is parking sensors and sub, but it's coming on. See you in a bit. afternoon everyone, how we diddling? Right, let's touch base a second. So radio's coming on. I've got my aerial feed out the way, one taped up and through. We've got one of our Morel sound treatment rings in and our kicker speaker in the middle. Now with this one we have got the door split, and by that I mean mid-range is going to be in the door here, obviously tweeter on the dash. Now normally you have a nightmare because you've got one feed down there, one feed up here, and obviously the source unit is here, and it can cause confusion between, you know, is it two cables from this all the way down, is it one cable that's split somewhere behind the dash. Nicely VW split it here, so I've got the 2 ins and 2s outs, and we have got mid-range and tweeter there. So we've got 4 cables that turn into 2 for the tweeter, and the tweeter will have, I guess, a cap on it, a filter, same for the mid-range, and then it'll come through the door down to there. So nicely I've got 2 sections there where I can connect a crossover in, and we can have our mid-range and tweeter without any faffing around with the door grommet. Nice and simple. So I'm going to jump on with the other side. I might start putting the camera and microphone in while we're here as well. That would make much sense. We can start that one, do that one, and then I can start putting the roof rack back in, and we can run our camera cables to the back doors, ready for that to be wired in and the bulkhead to go eventually. Right, onward and upward. See you in a bit. Nice. Right then dudes, so let me just shut this down a second. Put some music playing. Just getting ready to go and get the kids. They've nearly finished for the day. We've got to get some stuff because it's wifey's birthday tomorrow. Thank God I just remembered. So other mid-range is in with our Morel fast ring, if you will, sound treatment. That's done, cables there ready to connect to that, and obviously now we know about our little hookup on the tweeter. If I nip round the other side and pop round there, tweeter into the A-pillar, fits perfectly. A little bit of hot glue will hold that in nicely. So I've done a little bit of testing, separated these two. This one comes from the head unit, this one goes to the mid-range in the door. So perfectly timed, we can run input in from here, tweeter straight to the tweeter, output straight to the mid-range. That's happy days. Aerial cable is now extended, run round and down, and is now in the car. GPS is in. Looking at the microphone, we were going to go up here, but actually thinking about that, Lisa's not very tall, so she's going to have a seat forward, which means the microphone has the same odd situation as when you're talking on the phone, the Bluetooth, the mic is going to be behind her. That's not going to be any good, so we're going to find a secret place in the dash to hide it there, so it's next to her, so when she's talking she's not going to drive like me, she's going to be about there, so that would be no good because it would be behind her and above her. So we're going to do that. I've started wiring in sub cable. That's now here, so we're getting ready to put the HS10 in, and I've just noticed we have a nice big power distribution board down here, so we will power, ground, nice earth there, nice live there, and then we've got signal cables which are then going to run up into the dash probably along that line there and up through the edge and into the radio. And then it's pretty much is dash cameras front and back, and then parking sensors, and then kind of build the thing back together. But we are coming on. I'm making lots of mess. I've got some parts to send back to Pioneer, some head units that have gone faulty, and struggling on with other things throughout the day, but we are making headway. And the last little bit of today is we've dyno-lined the door card as well. So there's 3 layers on this one, 2 in the door, 1 inside, 1 wet side, 1 dry side, and then the door card itself has now had some dyno liner on it. Great stuff, foam backed sticky pad, and obviously that will keep the door card from accepting vibration as well. So 3 layers quiet. This thing's going to be dead silent when it's finished. I can't wait, but we are getting ready to go home because I need to get the girls. So I'll see you bright and early in the morning for some more shenanigans and fun and games. Toodaloo everyone. Give it a thumbs up. See you soon.